finding out it's kind of...
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
It's a loss of 2.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And this opening drive set from 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Purdy trying on 4th down. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Purdy on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working inside the red zone. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Yellow.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And the defender coming away with it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. And after the pick six, it's another interception. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Easy alert! Hey, 22! Hey, 70! Hey, give me radar.
Stafford to the air to start us off.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Zero! Hey, 54! 32!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
50-50! Like 7! 22!
You put a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Sanders sends it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And the gun is Purdy. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
3rd and long, Purdy. It'll mix the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18! Watch out!
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And cobbled together a yard there. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Do not.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
21. Yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
18. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out.
18. What's up?
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense to the line fast.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 15.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's Cox again, it's Kittle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 11-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. Right around up. Yellow.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Yellow.
Purdy now on 4th down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back for their first points of this game. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Blake Corum now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Omaha, remove. Zebra, 280. 32. 20 hot.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Middle. Hey, 70. Shot.
Stafford from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Set. Number 20. 50. Shot.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
50. Omaha, remove. 59. Double right. Stay 50. Get it hot.
Stafford now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Leave blue 60. Alert.
Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Moving. 0. 21.
Fourth down, here's Stafford. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
18.
Purdy on first down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Outside. Out.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCaffrey on third down. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
18, watch out!
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this two-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
And the pass is caught. 2 more onto the score. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Yellow 80! 53, ready!
Adams put in motion right. On first down, here's Stafford. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's second down.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Yellow 80! White!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Easy, alert! 10, ready! Yellow 80!
Third and long now for Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Hands up, hands up. Yellow.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
180.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
22.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Outside.
From the gun, McCaffrey. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Get set, get set. Ready? 21. Look. Yellow. Yellow.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Eddie Jackson. And the Rams bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
40 gun. 40 gun.
Stafford now on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Throwing now, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now run here with Blake Corum. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Big 20, blue 60. Double right.
Now Stafford to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That
run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
26-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
They stick with McCaffrey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. Trying to get this one outside block, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
4th down. Pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Outside.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Yellow. 18. Watch out.
He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Hey, follow! Monday. Set. 280. Hey, 22.
First down throw here for Stafford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're going to run on first down with Cora. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 250.
He sent a man in motion.
Forty got. Stop.
Second down run by Corum. This is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Rams down by a touchdown. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set. Yellow 20. Zebra. Hey, give me radar.
They send the tight end in motion. Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. 280. Zebra. Like 7.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 49ers' 14-yard line.
Ready. 180.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Moving hot.
Give to Corum from the gun. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
With that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Set.
First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Set.
Sign quarterback run here. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Moving hot.
Williams. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Motion a receiver left.
Moving hot.
And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. Nice by a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So from a bit further back, here's third and goal.
Set. 180.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. One final shot here. On the move, headed right. And with no time left, they make the connection in the end zone. Touchdown, and now they can win this game. I still can't believe they actually did it, Brock. One final play, and they get the time touchdown. And now they can win it right here.
Y'all want to joke about the NFL being scripted? Nah, fine, go ahead. Because it's hard to beat this kind of script. Such an incredible finish to this game. And all they need now, like you said, is that win after touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead on that successful kick. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they take their first